Hi, my name is Joe. This is Connie, who barely off the screen. About a year, about 20 years ago, I went and saw White Zombie. And then last year, I took my son to go see Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson for the Twins of Evil tour here in Dallas. And the way I looked at that, it was like a big Halloween show. And it was so much fun to watch them, and Rob Zombie is just so energetic up on the stage. Well, they probably one of the best. If it's not the best concert, it's probably one of the best I've ever seen, production-wise and everything. And then that gave me an idea last year to go out and do a costume for Rob Zombie. In the past, I've always done like Hellraiser costumes for Pinhead. So this time I decided to do a Rob Zombie costume, and it was a really quick run at it. And I wore a mask. There's a good mask that I think I bought off eBay or Amazon, one of the two. And it was the Hellbilly Deluxe mask, and which means I gotta go get that mask. But after I did that, I mean, in that one I had jeans. I had really neat jeans that I wore with it, and I tried to imitate his concert look, and so it was all really quickly done. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, but people enjoyed it. It was fun. I sewed fringes on my jacket, and the fringes they actually aren't real fringes. The fringes I got were over at Party City, just those door hangers, and they're like about $9, $10, and use those. And after what I did last year, I decided I really wanted to expand it if all possible. And about this time, about a month later, Connie and I met. We went out for the first time, and she really didn't know who Rob Zombie was or is. And over time, she's come to learn him, and she really likes the character of Rob Zombie. And we got his music playing in the background right now. So here we are. This is the 25th of October, and we're about to go to a Halloween show tonight over at the 407 Club in Louisville. And the Three Drunk Monkeys are playing there tonight. They're one of my favorite dance bands, and they actually play Rob Zombies or White Zombies, More Human Than Human. And I've always had the mask on when I've been there as an improv deal. So I'm going to close my eyes where she's applying the makeup, because this is my Rob Zombie transformation, and she will actually be the Living Dead girl, the Living Dead girl gore whore, that is. And we both spent some time over the past 6 months or so getting the makeup. The makeup we bought was at Party City, and there's also a costume place in Plano that we bought some at, and bought her wig. And I bought a wig, I believe it was on Amazon. Because again, I'm not going to wear the mask. I'm actually going to sing the song with the band. And so, sorry, I'm thinking here. I'm just trying to let you kind of know where we got the supplies from. That we're doing it very, economically. Off a place called Etsy, ETSY. I bought my bell-bottom kind of silk pants, and they're silver and black. And I'm trying to imitate his stage look as much as possible. Went to Goodwill and bought a silver grayish shirt. And Connie has put the door hangers already on that one as well for the streaming, or for the fringes, that is. And I already had some shoes that I used to referee football in. They're patent leather, so they're really shiny. So we have spent a lot of time, and not really a lot of money at this. It's been economical, and most of this is just one-time purchases. But the things where you can use professional makeup to make things look, just the way if you really want to. But these came from Party City, and we tried it on one time before, and they worked really well. And I can remember all the places you bought your costume from, but mainly I think she may have been online for most of it. I think she actually bought some leather, tall boots. I forget what you call those boots.
Yeah, kind of gothic punker kind of boots.
Yeah, and so she bought those off of Wish, and they arrived in less than 2 weeks, and when she put them on, they were comfortable, they fit well, and it was just a lot of fun getting this stuff. And now here we are. She's applying my makeup, and again we're going to mimic the Hellbilly Deluxe, and then I'll go get the mask so that she can look at it better, because we're going to be applying some green paint as well. Oh, as a matter of fact, I didn't want to use a fake beard, so I decided for the first time in my life to start growing a beard about 3 months ago. I knew it wouldn't get as long as I needed to be, but and I got some stuff for an accessory beard for my, I think it's Party City. I can't remember now.
It was the Spirit Halloween.
Oh, Spirit Halloween. That's where I got the wig from too, and it's really a great wig. And we've actually colored it up a little bit with to give it a more of that dirty look, so to speak, and because otherwise it looked too Beach Boy look. And so I started growing the beard about 3 months ago. I knew I wouldn't get the goatee long enough, so that's why I bought that, so we can extend the goatee down to try to match what Rob does as best as we can. And so, boy, I'm looking very
Pale.
yeah.
You look kind of undead, honey.
Undead.
Okay, we need the mask.
Let me go get the mask.
Pause this.
I don't want to pause that because I don't know if it might stop it.
Getting the mask.
And I also bought this shirt, and I cut the sleeves off so I can get the pentagram in it. And it's a band called Lamb of God, so it was the goat. So it works very well with the look. Whoops. Oh, I was also going to show you. This is we'll put the wig on there, but this is the wig I bought. Looks, I can't really unfold it very well right now, but we've put some spray. We may put some more spray in it. Who knows after we get everything put together. These are the pants I got off Etsy.
Super cool.
These right here, bell bottoms, everything. And I went down over to Hot Topics, bought shirt sizes in this. We cut this off. This is what he has hanging down from the back behind him. So that's a Michael Myers. On the front, we carry enough to cover up what he does too, the Edgar Allan Poe. Now we just found things that kind of fit his image, or fit his concert image. And so that's what these look like.
And this is the makeup look.
That's the mask, and you can find that on eBay or Amazon, anywhere. They got people selling them, I think, for about $60. I haven't really found them much cheaper than that. All right.
Okay, so yeah, we need.
This is the first time we've ever done this, so pardon any. Sometimes we will get quiet inside. Sometimes I gotta be quiet while she's putting makeup on, but not nervous or anything, just not always sure what to talk about. But just so you know, the band Three Drunk Monkeys, for anybody who's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, they play almost every weekend somewhere. They're a cover band. They play anything almost from the 60s up to the 2000s. They will you know, that goes anything from dance music. I mean, they'll play things like song by the Monkees. They'll play Johnny Cash, Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg, Jesse's Girl, which a lot of these are crowd favorites. They play the Wobble, Tom Petty music. I mean, there's all kinds of times that they sing. I can't list them all. They've even been known to play Loverboy's Working for the Weekend, which when I'm there, they let me sing it. And but I've been working on the More Human Than Human song for quite a while. It's not an easy song to learn, but it's a fun song to sing. And there we are in the background. If you can't hear this Living Dead Girl playing right now.
All right. My song.
Yeah. As you can see, now she's applied the white makeup, and now she's putting on the green. And I'm trying to think. Oh, we'll probably need the white makeup on my ears too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then she'll put green on the ears as well. I'm not saying, I don't know if that's what he does in concert necessarily, but I know that we're trying to. The goal is to match the mask, because that's really a good image of what we like. But one of the things that Three Drunk Monkeys do, just so you know, and we see a lot of cover bands and tribute bands in this area. We try to support local music as best we can. There's some great music around this area, but we just happen to be seeing them tonight. We're not happen to be. We've been planning this. We love this band. We see them at least once a month, and we know the guys personally in the band, and it's Mark, John, and Jiggy, and
They make it fun.
yeah, Mark makes it a lot of fun, and one of the things that if you ever get a chance to catch them, they do a lot of toasts. Otherwise, they wouldn't be called Three Drunk Monkeys. They do a lot of toasts, and one of the big toasts that they will do is to the military, past,
Yes.
present, and future, and that gets the biggest applause of all.
Yep.
And then they get booed sometimes when they mention the Dallas Cowboys. And but it's always fun. But they get more cheers for the Dallas Cowboys in this area.
Yeah. Yeah, I just noticed this brown kind of right here in the eye sockets. I think I'll try to do that around
Okay.
your eyebrows.
Okay, that may be what that is the eyebrow. Could be. And one of our goals is, if this thing goes over pretty well, what we're doing here with makeup and showing you this maybe on YouTube, I'm hoping to put this on YouTube. One of the goals is there's a guy in this area, his name is Bruce Dixon. He goes by the Moose, and he does a lot of video recording of bands, local music. He's a big supporter, and people, when they walk in the door, the bands recognize him and love him when he's there. And we're not going to try to imitate what he's doing, but if we did something like that, one of the purposes of it would be I may go as doing the character of Rob Zombie, in some cases, and film it that way, just to give it a little bit of different flavor. And if there's any kind of merchandise the band promote that as well. Like Three Drunk Monkeys, they have a T-shirt. I don't have it here with me on video camera, but they have a neat Three Drunk Monkeys T-shirt. I think they sell, maybe $20, I think.
I think it's 20.
Something like that. And but every purchase they have, I think it's $5. What he says. I don't want to misquote Mark, he's sort of the MC of the band. I don't want to misquote him on this, but I think he gives about $5 to the local pet shelter. And just so you know, it's just not all for profit that what they're doing. They try to make a couple of bucks out of it, because cover bands around here, you know, they are what they are, and they're paid with the clubs. But if they can make a few dollars on the side, they will. Don't blame them for that at all. And anytime we see a band doing that, we buy a T-shirt from them. We promote them. Anytime I go to a concert, we buy T-shirts. We want to support the band in a different form. And plus, when you wear them, they can be conversation starters too. Or somebody looks at it, oh, I saw that. So.
I just want to get up here close to your eye.
Let me close my eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might have to have you open. That probably feels terrible.
It's hard to keep them open when you're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's sensitive.
Yeah.
That didn't hurt.
That looks cool though. It's all for art, Tony.
Oh yeah. You know what they always say? For art.
Why is it fluttering?
Okay.
Yeah. About to lose it, aren't you?
Yeah, almost. Sorry about her hair. She has pretty hair. Sorry about the hair blocking the video.
Sorry.
Again, this is the first time we're amateurs at this.
Yeah, this is our first time ever making a YouTube video. What do you think?
Yeah, now we just need to add this and then add the red upside down cross on his forehead.
Yeah. And I need to get this white up here. Get as much as I can against, because I'm not sure how much that wig will actually.
Yeah. The wig covers quite a bit. But I want it to cover.
Anything to
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. I thought about, I couldn't find anything I liked anywhere. I didn't, at the last minute, about a few days ago, and I thought about finding some of those, because I know he has more. I have a couple tattoos on my arm, but he has more. He has a whole arm full of tattoos, and I thought about adding some tattoos, and fake ones. And they had tattoo sleeves that more for the '80s rock image, and which I love the '80s. That's my time period. But I just didn't really see anything I liked, or it might look too choppy on there. So I decided not to worry about that this time around. Maybe next year. If I do this again, maybe next year.
Okay, I'm going to do your ears.
Okay.
So I forgot to do that before. Use a smaller brush to get in
So far, Molly, the house pet here,
there.
so far she's been really good, because normally if we sit still for too long or whatever and she's not included, she starts barking.
Yeah.
So I think she's been really good so far. So
It is making the beard pop a lot more, just
Yeah.
like you thought it would.
now, when I put the beard extension on, I may not show that on this video. I mean, we'll have other videos when we're at the club. I may not show it here in this process, but no, just know that if it's going to come down a few more inches beyond where it is now, and I won't. I probably won't be putting on the entire costume here at this point. I'm just trying to show you what the makeup is. That's why I want to show you some of the pieces of the costume, so you know what I'm going to be wearing. And tonight, if we put that on YouTube, more information will come out. You'll see the full look. I just think Rob Zombie's he's an iconic image. I still remember back in the day when Beavis and Butthead were on TV, and my buddy and I, back at that time, we used to always be stupid with it, with the whole thing. But he at that time, I didn't know. I never heard of White Zombie. They weren't playing them on local radio around here. I don't know why. And then I was watching Beavis and Butthead, and they played this song called Thunder Kiss 65, and they went, if you ever seen Beavis and Butthead, they went nuts. And, like that rocks, things like that. And what I remember is about a week later, they were being played on Dallas Fort Worth Market. And I said, man, I've heard, even when they had what they call some midnight shows or 1 o'clock in the morning type of radio for harder rock stuff, they might have played them. I just don't remember it. So that's why Beavis and Butthead really introduced me to White Zombie. And the first time I ever saw him, it was White Zombie, and I saw him at Fair Park in Dallas, Fair Park Coliseum, and a band called Filter opened up for him, and I just remember that was crazy. That was a crazy show. But the one I saw last year, just him, and then like guys like John Five, Gingerfish, and Piggy D, and the production was he was right in your face. He had these platforms that he has on, like, I don't know how you describe them, like miniature tables that he walks around the stage and jumps between them throughout the show. He just has so much energy. I've seen some really great concerts. You know, for example, like one of my favorite guys is probably my favorite guy of all time, and this is no diss to Rob Zombie, is Sammy Hagar, the Red Rocker. I've seen him so many times. He's just one of my favorite entertainers. And vocalists like Ronnie James Dio. These people just, Brad Delp of Boston. These guys just all blew me away. But it's like Zombie took the stage show and just transformed he made it a living experience. And the crowd was into it. You know, people sitting there saying, you know, when you went bought tickets, they're like, who's that? But when you go there's 20,000 people there, and they all were up, and there was nobody sitting down. So now we need the did you already put the green on the side, on the ears?
Oh, that's right. You got to do that.
I'm just thinking. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you're remembering.
And then we had the Red Cross.
Yep.
Like I said, this is all somewhat new to us, and she's done this for me one time before. We just kind of tried to get an initial idea of how it was going to look. That was a couple months ago, so this is figuring things out as we go along. I tried to do it one time before on myself when I was putting the makeup on, and it was fine, but not like this. And I didn't have the beard either.
Trying to go just a little bit darker because I know as the evening goes on and everything, you know, I want it to stand out. What do you think? Now we need the powder, or let's powder it,
okay,
and then do the red, because I'm afraid the powder will.
I was thinking about doing is...
Yeah, I was wondering about
darkening this right here up there.
Yeah, let's do that.
The original thing had gray on it, but the white makes it look more white than it did gray.
Mm-hmm.
So
you wanted brown or black?
Black. I want to match the beard, yeah. And maybe a little bit on the sides too, coming down over here.
Mm-hmm. It's a good idea. That helps it.
Yeah. There we go.
Starting to look pretty sinister. What do you think about the lips? So on the mask you can still see the red lips.
The red, yeah, the lips are fine.
Just leave the lips.
Yeah. This is the powder.
This is setting powder to try to get it to stay. Kind of getting it on your shirt, but I don't think it'll matter.
Here's Marilyn Manson, beautiful people in the background. And yes, my goal is the next time Rob Zombie comes around, I'm going to go see him again. Just like I would if Sammy Hagar came around again. Back in the summer, we went and saw the Ronnie James Dio hologram tour. And I know there's mixed feelings about that and things like that. Anyway, I'm not going to go into detail on that, but that was really a phenomenal concert. And matter of fact, just tell you a quick story about that while she's doing this. I went to back during when the grunge scene came in the early 90s. Dio came to a place in Dallas called Dallas City Limits, and it's not there anymore. He put on the outdoor stage, and I always liked his song music, but I'd never seen him live. And he played, and great concert. And we went back in the club after the show was over, and we were leaving to come out there about a few 20-30 minutes later. We saw people, coming from this. There's a big bus over there, and I asked them, I said, "Who's over there?" And they said, "Well, Dio's standing outside, signing autographs." I walked over there. I'm 5'5". I didn't know he was like 5'2" or 5'3". I walked right up to him. I mean, I just waited for a few seconds, a little bit, for some other people to get his autograph. Walked right up to him, nice as he could be, and when he signed it, somehow something happened to my ticket, and then I found it about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and I forgot when he did. He actually wrote my full name on the ticket, and he signed it Magic Ronnie J. Dio, and I took that, had it blown up. I don't know if you can see that, but then I had his autograph put on as a tattoo on my arm.
Here, let's do a close up.
Had that done.
So cool.
And he's one of those guys he's like in my top 4, or my Mount Rushmore. But anyways, that's just a brief story about Dio and some things we saw this past summer. And if you ever get a chance to see that, if you're open to seeing it, hold on, let me look at the. Don't need that. Okay. I don't know if you went blank or not, but I had whatever came up. For me, I couldn't see. It was like a white screen. But if you get a chance, if you're open to seeing a hologram tour, and I believe it was his last band he ever played with. That's why I understand it. I don't know all the members from his band at that time, but to hear his voice come through all those amps, live voice, was really phenomenal. And it was a great experience to see that. And I saw it almost 25 years to the date when I saw him for the first time. So, and so it's not all about me right now. Connie went with me as well. She really enjoyed Dio. When I told her about Dio, she started listening to the music. She bought me a picture. She had somebody do a painting of him, and it's really awesome. And she really appreciates his vocals.
Oh yeah. I like to study the history on people, and I right away looked him up to learn about him, and I found out that he trained as an opera singer. He just has a very high caliber voice. Do you think before it was like a darker red or something?
I don't know.
Like it seems not as... Maybe I didn't squeeze out enough, I think.
I wonder if the tail needs to be a little bit... I can't remember what that one looks like. If it needs to be a little longer on the tail. Going upward. Like, see how it's a little bit longer on that side? So it looks more like a cross. More like a upside, angled cross. Kind of like a crucifix cross. Yeah. But make it as dark as you want. If you think you make it darker, go for it.
Yeah, I wanted it like a dark crimson red.
Yeah.
This is almost really that red.
And that's what the look is so far. Looks. I think we're just about almost done. I think.
Almost.
And what I probably do is, I don't know, it won't be the way we have it. I'll probably put the mask on just so you can see. I mean, not the mask, but I'll probably put the wig on just so you have a better effect of what it's going to look like.
I'm gonna do just a little bit of black.
Okay.
This'll do it. Does that hurt?
No, not at all.
All right.
Let me see where
Just let that dry.
let me see where that wig is, and is it okay to temporarily put it on or not? Oh,
Okay.
I'll do it right there. So Connie did what I think is really fantastic work. We had, and she still has to do her living decor. She got put that together as well.
This is kind of falling off.
I know. I may not use that. I may just use the wig, and just because I don't know if the wig's going to help or not. I mean, not the wig. I don't know if the cap's going to help or
Want me to
not.
take it off
Yeah,
right now?
yeah, you can take that off.
I don't think it's helping you at all.
Yeah, we can do that.
Whoa.
You want me to put it on? You want me to put it on?
Yeah.
Hold on, let's do that.
Yeah.
There we go. That feels better when you do that. And we'll. Oh man.
We'll have to fine tune it.
Yeah. But anyway, that's the general look of the makeup and the wig, and then later on you'll see the whole attire put together, but not right now. So this took overall from beginning to end about 33 minutes. And so who knows in the future, it may go, since we have it kind of down, it might go a little faster, but right now that's about what it takes. And that's why I was trying to tell you all the makeup information we had, so that you know if you ever want to try something, Party City, that's where we went. Less than $10 for that stuff. So you don't need anything really expensive if you don't want to do that. So it's good enough here.
All right.
See you next time.